And the Bears ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He's out of bounds at the 24, probably looking for a little more on that return, but that's where his offense will go to work. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Lets it go. On target over the middle. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. Apparently, line number 1 on the game plan, attack now, immediately.
And this quarterback, he smelt it. He knew he had an opportunity. This is a guy who loves taking shots any chance he has. You saw it on that first play of the game.
Yeah, a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
Looking for a gap. It's Beebe. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Offenses know and work on it all week. Third downs, we got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this 3rd down. It could come back to bite them.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences are that now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
Run inside. It's Benjamin. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Griffin. Got it in the middle, it's Benjamin. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Go east-west, and the quarterback gets strung out, doesn't pull the trigger and really make a decision. You'd like to see him stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, get more of a plus yardage on this play. Nice job by the defense.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Trying play action. Here comes the heat. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. Pulls and fires complete to the right. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Bears will hustle to the line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Griffin. Complete. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Bears! A great catch and run for 6. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all offseason to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
There's so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past at Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then play-action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
To the air, it's Fafita. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He tries to take the top off. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the 2nd quarter. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
How do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
And it's no good, and they're still down by 1. On the run from inside his own 5. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Calls his own number. Turning it on. Got enough for the first. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bears!
I mean, let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards to the house.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Back to throw, it's Fafita. Bringing the heat. Right on target this time. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, looking to pass. He lost one down the sideline. Downfield and... The Bears ready to kick it away first. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Finds his man, it's Clark. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. This time he wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Campbell.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was two guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a 4th down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. 4th down, you got to have it. You got to be on the same page, and they were there.
Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Could be an alley. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
The Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw, it's Fafita. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for room. It's Campbell. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays.
Oh, and he got a hand on it, it's blocked. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Benjamin. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. The Bears want to pick up the tempo.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
Across the 45. Still running at the 40. He's loose on the left. To the house. Touchdown Bears! And the Bears will kick off first, and here we go. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. They tried to get the wall set up for him, not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. On target. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
A strike downfield. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, North Carolina State! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And the Bears headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Moore using his feet to buy time. Lets it fly. That's caught. It's Clark. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Really nice pass there. You know the expectations at USC every year are sky high. Not just to win the conference, but to be in the national championship discussion. But to do that, they need this guy right here to play at a high level week in and week out, because this guy has the skills and the tools to take them there.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Moore to the air. Under fire. Soft spot in the middle. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Man, what makes this offense so difficult to defend is they've got receivers that have speed and that can separate. On the first drive of the game, they found a soft spot in the middle of the field, and they took advantage.
The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Dante Moore wants to throw again. Looking to scramble. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And I'm really impressed with the start by this defense, like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. He's going for a big play downfield. Leaping grab for a big gain. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, this guy obviously spent a lot of time in the film room this week because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play there. This defense does not have an answer for that.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Trojans!
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in was this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here. In this game, in this environment, all 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing, execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Running inside, it's Benjamin. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Looking to pass. It's Griffin. Snags it over the middle. Breaks the tackle. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The Bears come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to run for it. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Bears in the hurry up.
And obviously it's still early in this football game, but after giving up a touchdown on the first drive and then coming out, like, the worst thing you can do as an offense is go 3 and out and put your defense right back on the field. So that was a big third down to kind of settle them down and give them some more opportunities.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Might be calling a hot route. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. Got the first down. Maybe some room here. Touchdown, Bears! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
Man, he just makes it look so fun to play quarterback. Like, he's playing his own little game. He just scrambles around, takes off. Nobody can catch him. All the way to the house for 6.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. These two-point conversions are tricky enough. You don't want to add to the degree of difficulty by backing up 5. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is no good. No good, and they're still down 1. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he knows how to finish in style, a 66-yarder to the house. On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. He stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Trying to get outside, it's Davidson. There he goes. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Moore. Rushes on him. Still looking. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He's got it down the field. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Moore will throw. That's reeled in. It's Haas. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And when you start to develop a feel as a tight end that you can feel the zones and the holes, man, you start to become unstoppable. Nice job. QB on the same page, sees his tight end break towards the sidelines, finds the hole in the zone, delivers a strike. Nice completion, nice communication there without saying a word.
Moore from the gun on third down. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the fourth sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
They'll have to do a better job of protection this time after that third down sack set them back, but they'll go for it here. Fourth down, Moore. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
Man, those fourth down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
Reads it, fires complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Bears headed quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. To the air. It's Griffin. Oh, they're after him. He breaks a tackle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on fourth down. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll give it on the counter. Powers through the defender. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
So as a defensive guy, they line up in a formation. You know they're heavy on one side, and then all of a sudden, boom, two guys pull, and they go the other direction. So you can't really load up and play that. That counter keeps you off balance as a defense and makes you really be honest.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot, he gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid making that fourth down decision? On the gun, on third down, Dante Moore. Pucks it out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Makes a grab past the marker. Rustled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's Moore to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Here's a heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
This defense is playing excellent on this drive here in critical down and distances. 2nd and goal and 3rd and goal. They're able to get sacks and push the offense back, now forcing a field goal try.
They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Never a doubt. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter. And the Trojans will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Oh, misjudges it a bit and muffs it. Here's the return from inside his 10. He gets a block. He's got an Allen. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You can't start the 2nd half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the 3rd quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. The number 1 job for the return team, get good field position. But it's much better if you just score, which he did from 90 yards out. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. Moore, play action. Here's the pressure. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they missed an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
It's a running room at the 30. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
Man, you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, Try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open, quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Again, it's Moore. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. On the gun, on 3rd down, Dante Moore. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now
wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Moore to throw for it on 4th down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're ready for the pass, and you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
They'll run the option. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Bears want to move quickly.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping...
Touchdown, Trojans! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. He'll bring it back looking for help. He's going to bring it out. Hits him with a stiff arm. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. The run inside. It's Benjamin. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Scanning the field, it's Griffin. Pocket breaking down. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Here's a little room there. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
A big key for this offense coming into this game was getting this quarterback going, running the football. And with that last scramble, he's now over 100 yards rushing in this game, and he is not done yet.
Makes the grab. It's Benjamin. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
And, man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Sweet cut there. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. From the red zone, looking for a man. Stepping to the right. Bought a little time, lets it go. That pass is incomplete. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll take it himself. Finding, got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
I love the awareness by the defense here. Everyone thinking first down, down close to the goal line. The offense is going to run the football, right? But this defense was ready for the chance that the offense might throw it. So defenders playing the pass and getting upfield, getting to the QB. Awesome job.
Pressure coming. Touchdown, Baylor. They've got the lead here in the 4th. The Bears have the answer.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
On to attempt the try. And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put some... And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Throwing more. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Snags it, and he's open. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Under fire. It's complete to the left. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Dante Moore. Here comes the heat. Tried to find a seam for Moore, but a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Moore to the air. Working that left side. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, you talk about all the excitement, emotion. You're about to go take the lead in this ball game, and then you fumble and turn the football over. Now you need help. Now I need my defense to go out and somehow get me this football back after squandering that opportunity.
The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Bringing the heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. The Bears come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Griffin. They're working that left side. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Benjamin. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment, or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Slithers into space. There's some room. Picks up the first down. At the 20. Touchdown, Baylor! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bears want to crank the tempo.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Under fire. Turns it on in midfield. Breaks away on the left. Made a defender miss. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. They put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. Plows through the defense. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll go right back to it. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They'll go hurry up here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Bears! And the punishment has been extended.
And there you see his playmaking ability, man. Golly, like for a quarterback to be able to do this and just take off and outrun a defense, it shows you how athletic these guys are. They're big-time playmakers.
Got a little grass. Inside the 30. 10. Touchdown Bears! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Tight end now in motion. Might as well give it to him again. Hard running there. There's a crease. The 20. Inside the 10. Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. Wide receiver going in motion. Touchdown Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Quarterback keeper. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. The Bears are in the hurry up. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw. It's Griffin. Escapes the pressure going right. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires quickly. Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. He's looking to throw. Toward the end zone, and fumble! Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. The Huskies will have it 1st and 10. It's a draw. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Down, and they just don't want to move backwards to give their kicker a chance to win it in OT. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield. It's McNabb. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Field goal attempt is no good. It is a devastating blow to not come away with points here in overtime. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. They'll go to the air. Complete. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Huskies. They get a score to take the lead here in the 2nd overtime.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Now in the 2nd overtime, you must go for the 2-point conversion. Looking to throw. They can't convert, and the lead remains at 6, and now they'll have to go on defense. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Griffin. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They are going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic? Well, we've got fast guys, too, and that time, that was a...
Makes the catch, and he's free. Heading to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! And they responded with a score of their own.
A lot of coaches talk about scripting the first series. You could tell the script reads, get that wide receiver the football because he can make plays. The quarterback, you could tell he has confidence in his guy. He finds him, and he does the rest.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.